Quest Audiobooks presents an unabridged recording of The Juniper Key by Yvonne Vincent, narrated by Angela Ness. Prologue. The power of the afternoon sun was waning as the young woman trudged upwards. It was sinking low behind the trees, shrouding the path in a cold gloom. She shivered and removed the jumper that she had tied around her waist at the beginning of the walk, when it had been unnaturally warm for a March day in Scotland. She was used to this, though, used to the capricious weather, and the long walk back to the place she called home, for now at least. She was almost there now, at the camp they called the Colony. One more steep bank and she'd be back with her tribe. Only things were different from when she'd left that morning. Her happy little world tainted by the words of that man. Trust no one, he'd said. She hefted her backpack from her shoulder, the weight of its contents metaphorical as much as physical. Her secrets were in there, locked away from prying eyes behind passwords and firewalls. Trust no one, he'd said. The jumper provided immediate solace from the cool nip that had burrowed into her bones. She hadn't noticed it at first, so focused was she on getting up the hill as quickly as possible. Youth and long strides had kept her body warm, leaving her mind free to obsess over the seed that the man had planted. The notion that even here, disconnected from the world, she was not safe. But now the early evening was almost upon her. Creeping stealthily through the forest, dragging behind it the eerie blanket of night that only the warm fireside of the camp above could dispel. She had walked this lonely path 100 times, yet she had never felt so afraid as she did in this moment. Trust no one, he'd said. Her mind being preoccupied by more human fears, the faint rustle in the bushes passed her by. Weeks ago it would have startled her, but now, inured to the foraging of the birds and animals with whom she shared these heather slopes, the young woman paid no heed to the crackle of branches and the whisper of leaves. They did not so much as gently brush her consciousness. The shock of the blow seemed to come from nowhere and everywhere all at once. Bang! A lance of pure agony piercing her brain to the very core, spreading, neck, jaw, eyes.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?